So sports has always been a huge part of my life. In the past, I've always been really involved at church and sports ministry and heading up and leading teams for softball and flag football. I just love sports because it's a great way to connect with people. It's a great way to develop relationships with people, just in a natural and very fun way. I love doing sports ministry because of that. I also love that you're able to use sports just as a means to encourage others and just to be an example to others when you're playing. And I feel like sports, it reveals our character, whether you win or whether you lose. People are watching and just how you conduct yourself. I feel like it shows a lot about who you are.
I feel one thing that makes pickleball special is that it is for all age groups. There's general interest and participation in everyone from teenagers to older adults, even retirees, and people at all age levels have various levels of skill. So what's great about the sport is people of all various age groups randomly partnered together in rec play, I think is one of the exciting and fun things about the sport. Another way you also get to meet and appreciate other people.
A new player can become part of the pickleball community simply by getting out there and playing. Play at different courts and see which one suits you. For the most part, all of the locations that I've been to, the people have been pretty welcoming and friendly. And once you find a court that you like, try to get involved.
The culture at Tuffery is amazing. I do not think you will find friendlier people willing to help newcomers than at Tuffery. I really enjoy all my friends that I've made at the Tuffery courts, and every time I go there, I know somebody. I also run the tournament so that we can have the nicest outdoor courts in Orange County. In the past, we've had one round robin tournament, and it was a rotating partner tournament. In July, we did a 4th of July America themed tournament that was fixed partners. The third one we had was on Black Friday last year, and the theme was Friendsgiving, and it was a rotating partner. Finally, our last tournament was a fixed partner tournament, and the theme was Extravaganza Smashdown. Our next upcoming tournament is going to be the day after Thanksgiving. It's going to be a different format following the same rules as Major League Pickleball team style.
My favorite part of the game when I first started playing was being able to use my ground strokes that I had from playing tennis. Now my favorite part of the game is hitting the ankle shots during dinking rallies at the kitchen line.
I don't think an athletic background is necessary to play pickleball, but it certainly helps. I do have an athletic background playing in various sports growing up. Very little tennis or ping pong, mostly other sports like football, baseball, soccer.
Later in my life, I'm in my 40-somethings, I've found a sport that I can compete in again. It had been over probably 10 years since I had last played in something that was competitive. I think the last tournament or sport I had played in was softball, and that was a very long time ago. So it's just so nice to be able to compete in something again and to try to improve in a certain sport and to kind of relive kind of your younger years and just that whole competitive aspect. This is something I can play till hopefully I'm like 60s, 70s, as long as I'm healthy and, that I can still be out there playing. And it's so encouraging to see older players out there that are, they might not be able to move as quickly, but they're out there playing and have great placement, and they just have great energy. And I love what the older players bring to the sport, and definitely have a lot to learn from them.
I woke up one summer day with nothing to do, so I went to the Anaheim Hills gym and met some friends. My life was forever changed that day. Pickleball is life. I hope to continue running tournaments and making friends. I hope to become a better player as well.
My hope for pickleball is that it continues to grow. It certainly has become a mainstream sport. There are talks about getting it to be an Olympic event. We're already seeing colleges have teams. I hope to see it at the high school level. I know that some middle schools have been teaching it for quite some time now. Even pre-COVID, they were teaching it.
The sport has certainly exploded as far as interest in the sport goes. I think mainly due to the fact that there are many generations now playing the sport. It's a sport for young and old.
I feel like in recent months, the Tefri Club and community has grown significantly. I've seen a lot of new faces, and the wait times have been significantly longer too to play. I feel like it's a good problem to have in the sense that like the interest level is high for pickleball. People are wanting, to play. They're excited. They're wanting to improve. But we just have this court issue where there's not enough courts and there's just so many players. So sometimes you find people waiting like over an hour just to get one game in, and it's getting a little crazy out there. So we have a court issue, and hopefully we can come up with a solution where we can get more courts out there for all the players. I know places like Florida and Texas and Utah, they seem to have a lot of facilities running and a lot of courts available, and they seem a bit ahead of California. So hopefully we can catch up to kind of where they are and have more places available for players of all levels and all ages.
At this point, I can't picture my life without pickleball. It has become, quite a important thing in my life. My wife jokes and says that I'm addicted to it and that she's a pickleball widow. But I just, from the moment I picked up a paddle and started playing, I just fell in love with it. It's, just a great way to get your exercise, meet new people. The competition is so much fun. So, I hope to be playing pickleball for, the rest of my life.